Transition is the new normal, this time on Career Opportunities. Helping to build the career you deserve. This is Career Opportunities for July 7th, 2014. For more information about career opportunities and everything else that I do, visit the website, douglasewelch.com. If you're in the Southern California area, I'll be speaking 3 times in the next 2 months. First at Career Camp SCV in the Santa Clarita Valley, then at Tuesdays with Transitioners in Northridge, and finally in the Simi Valley. You can find links to all of these on the website. Today's show, Always in Transition. I frequently find myself speaking to careerists who are in transition from one job to another, or one career to another. I've also been involved in my own career transition over the last year or so. While we all might like to think that transition is a short-term process, I've discovered, looking back over the past year and my whole life, that transition is not a fleeting process we fall into and out of. Rather, life is truly nothing but one long transition, a state of constant flux. We might have dreams and desires for stability, but in a world that's constantly changing, stability is only an illusion, and a temporary one at that. When you first realize you're always in transition, it can seem a bit frightening. It can feel like you're at the mercy of time and tides, being buffeted about without any ability to control what's happening around you. You do have some control though, but it requires that you pay deep attention to your life, your thoughts, and your actions. Yes, if you let the world push you around, it will gladly and easily do so. If you, instead, take your life directly in your own hands, you can ride the waves of change and transition in ways that best benefit you. In many ways, I think that humans have been living their lives with the wrong goals for several centuries now. The history of man has been a constant striving for stability, for safety. While this may have served us well in the days of hungry predators stalking our camps and deadly diseases running rampant through the land, I think it serves us less well now. While there are some people in the world that still lack the basic necessities of life, for most of us, the days of starvation, disease, and an early death are gone. Our basic needs are met. Given this basic stability of life and limb, we now need to look outwards towards the new, the different, the change, the transitions in our lives, and embrace them. So many people bemoan the boredom of their work and life today, and I think it comes from an overabundance of stability in their lives. They probably fought long and hard to make enough money, buy that large house, the fancy car, but now, having focused exclusively on stability, they don't know what to do next. Fear of change and fear of transition has ruled their life to such a point that they're stuck in place, stalled by their own success. We all need to learn that once basic stability is established, it's time to embrace a little risk, a little fear, a little change, in order to continue growing both personally and professionally. The hard truth is, stability is a fragile state. Just because you have it today doesn't mean you will have it tomorrow or the next day. Our lives can be turned upside down overnight, and if you've let your transitional skills atrophy through disuse, you'll find it even harder to adapt to change in the future. We've all seen people who are nearly destroyed when their carefully ordered life falls apart. They've been comfortable for so long, not only do they not want to be uncomfortable, they've forgotten how to be uncomfortable, how to transition, how to recover. Challenges will come in your life, unwanted, unbeckoned, and unforeseen. You can better deal with these challenges by remembering that transition is a constant state in our lives. If we see ourselves as being in a constant state of transition, we're better able to weather the storms that break upon us. We're able to roll with the waves of change rather than letting them swamp us, capsize us, and drive us under. No matter how stable or unstable your life is today, I think a change of attitude is in order. We need to see transition and change as a force for good in our lives, not evil. Change isn't something to be avoided, but rather cultivated, engaged, and used as a tool to improve our lives. Rather than seeking out stability as an end goal in itself, we need to look to the edges, the transitions, and see what marvelous new lives we can create there. As I wrote last week, the most exciting events in our lives don't happen in the stable middle. They happen at those crazy edges, the fringes, where different ideas and actions rub up against one another. If we truly want to improve our lives and careers, we need to be looking there. This has been Career Opportunities with Douglas E. Welch. You can find links to Career Opportunities, all my social media accounts, and everything else that I do at douglasewelch.com. I'd love to hear what's happening in your career and any questions you might have. Contact me at career@welchwright.com, post to our social media pages, add a comment on the website, or call our reader listener line at 818-804-5049. If you enjoy Career Opportunities, please subscribe to the blog and podcast, join our mailing list, and share links with your friends, family, and professional contacts. Each one of these helps to spread the word about career opportunities to others. Thanks for listening, and please join me for the next episode of Career Opportunities.